He's like, we need to talk about implicit biases. He's like, so
Hello,
you don't have to.
fellow bunnies on YouTube. Welcome to, Zenless. I have beside me Rusty and Razor. If you heard some things from Rusty, he's doing a paper.
I'm doing a paper on racism!
Yeah, that. Anyway,
you're racist, and you're racist, and I'm racist, and I'm like, yeah!
This is quite a start to the stream. Right, anyway. We're in Blazewood right now because I am currently in the story, Chapter 4, where we are doing the Tour de Inferno. And Belle, and Wise probably wishes he was in Belle's position right now. As she stands before Casa. Anyway.
You back, summary.
God, and now I hug this liver. And now I gotta see this.
Proxy, you made it. Proxy, didn't Caesar say you were just going to meet the mayor? What took you so long? We saw the Sunflints in Blazewood and ended up hearing the legend of the Tour de Inferno. So that's why Caesar was so pumped up. After all, that's her favorite story. She even said her dream is to become a hero, just like the first Overlord. If she really wants to be like the first Overlord, she better forget those childish fairy tales fast.
Damn, man.
You're not a fan of this legend, Lucy? It's not that I dislike it, but come on, we're all grown-ups here. We should look at things realistically, don't you think?
Ah, I see.
I mean, the Tour de Inferno only happened a few decades ago. How come it's turned into this huge legend? But using an act of God to spread his story far and wide? The first Overlord must have been pretty smart. Lucy, Caesar said this kind of old person talk will give you wrinkles. Nonsense! Don't listen to her lies! I use exfoliating face masks every day. No way I'll get wrinkles.
You know what, Lucy? I'm just not gonna say it.
Proxy, you can see it too, right? The Tour de Inferno is less about heroics and more about the first Overlord securing control of the old oil field.
You're thinking this is like
Usagi, it's time for your daily curse thing.
No.
I almost said something so wrong in so many fucking levels.
I'd appreciate if you didn't say it out loud.
I'm going to say it out loud.
That's a very realistic take. It
Let's
sounds like
see.
something
Where
a new
is
Eridu
it?
entrepreneur would say. Wow, Proxy, you're
Okay,
so
that depends.
smart.
Do you want more
Lucy
Wise
Hatchet
Bell,
from
or
New
do you want
Eridu.
something else? A little. It's also cursed, but something else.
So you're from the city? What made you give up that life? It's because I never
you
wanted
get
that
to
kind
choose
of
this
life where
time.
everything is already laid out for you. Plus, my dad only cares about profits and business. Exactly. It's different in the outer ring, especially in the old
Usagi.
oil field. The Motor League is all
not
about
looking.
freedom and
Usagi.
justice.
I'm not looking.
Buddy.
You're not gonna bait me into looking. You're not gonna bait me
Buddy.
into looking.
Buddy.
You're not baiting me into looking. I know how you
Buddy.
play. I know
Buddy.
how you play.
Buddy. Come on, buddy.
I'm not
You're
looking.
gonna love it. Yeah,
I'm
you
not
are.
looking. I'm not
Okay,
looking.
fine. This time, I'm not. It's not. No Wise Bell this time. Okay, how about that? But
I
you
feel
know,
like
I
you're
have.
lying.
No, it's
feel
not.
like
There's
you're
no
lying.
Wise Bell this time. I have to give you something cursed. It's the
feel
only
like-
way.
I feel like you're lying. Why do I feel like you're lying?
Not exactly. Well, not exactly, guys.
I suppose. I had to.
I'll believe you. Just this
we
once.
got her to look at it. This is it.
Okay. Okay. Let me mentally prepare myself. Okay.
No, wasn't that bad?
No, I haven't seen it yet. I was mentally preparing myself.
Oh, okay. Damn, you weren't mentally prepared to see the other ones?
Considering how much cursed shit you showed me. Oh. Imagine me, I'll be sending that to Wise.
See, the reaction wasn't as strong. I should have gone with Wise Bill. Or bunny outfits. You also have a strange reaction to bunny outfits.
Listen, Soldier 11 in a bunny outfit, I can't see it, man.
That's
It's
what
hard
they
to look
say.
at.
But to survive,
If it's for
you
the
can't
mission.
forget about profits in business.
My God, she'll
Take the
do it.
Sons of Caledon, for example. Employees need paychecks, vehicles need maintenance,
I
and
wouldn't even
we
be
need supplies
surprised if
that the
Nicole
city won't
used
sell
that
us.
soccer
Which
anyway.
means we
Yeah,
need
probably.
connections and money. Proxy, I wasn't just making it
All
up when I
right then.
said the
Instead of
Overlord's
something
faction
cursed,
is
I have
targeting
something
us.
wholesome.
The Sons of Caledon have had better rep than the Vanquishers these past few years. So, of course, they're jealous. But the recent bad routes we've been getting have hurt our income, and recruiting new members has been an issue.
One of the popular ones
So,
to help
for
generate
the
interest
future
in history
survival of the
nationally
Sons of
is
Caledon, we
use
have to take the
social
Overlord's
media.
title.
You've got it all figured out.
I knew someone as sharp as Faithin would
I
get
forgot
it.
Lucy.
Brute strength
fucking
and passion
does
alone won't get you far.
That's what fucking does the human dairy laugh.
Yeah,
Lucy.
so does Nicole, and I love it. The fact that the two of them are friends, which means that they're going to Hime Dairy laugh in chorus.
I'm gonna strap Lucy to a barrel. I'm gonna toss her off a cliff.
Phoebe, the enemy of Hime is everywhere.
The fact that she is one is what makes it even better.
She doesn't do the laugh though.
She's
And if you
going to
ask-
do the laugh.
And if you
It's
ask
in
to-
her blood.
And if you ask her to do the laugh, she's going to kick your ass.
She's gonna do the laugh. She can't stop herself.
When Bill tries, you see,
You
Bill
cannot
will
resist.
learn that the hard way as she tries to poke the sleeping bear, and she's trying to get Baby to do the Himedari laugh, and Baby's just gonna straight up kick her in the ass.
You cannot deny what is inside. Do it.
Just watch.
Do it.
It won't be long before I beat
And
Caesar.
Just give me a little one.
straight up-
Just a tiny one. Just a little. Oh, good.
Is the Baby just like kick? Depending on who it is, she's gonna either kick him in the face or kick him in the ass.
Yes, but what if Lycon
If she-
asked her to do it?
She'll look at him like, Icon, why? Why? Don't make me do it. Why?
Please,
Why would you do it? Why would you do this to me?
don't make me break.
Don't make me do it, please.
It would make Corin's day. Look at her. Yeah, then Corin's looking at Vivi with the biggest puffy dog eyes.
The Baby will lean again. If anyways, for context, we're talking about our original characters. Or OCs, as you will. Baby's
There
just,
is
like,
no
hands-
context. We don't need context.
Well, other,
Sorry.
we can't just make people are just going to assume that those characters are real.
Yeah.
And as much as we want our characters to be real, it's not it. But they are real in our hearts.
I wish somebody would think that.
Lucy, you wouldn't admit it earlier, but
I do not have the
turns
level of
out
quality
you
writing to
lost
make a
last
character
night.
like that.
No, I didn't lose. It was just a momentary truce.
Lucy lost.
After all, prepping for the Tour de Inferno is what's most important now. I can put Big Boss on the back burner.
How often does Lucy pick a fight with Caesar? To be boss of the Sons of Caledon. I don't remember.
What happened?
How often does Lucy pick a fight with Caesar to be boss of the Sons of Caledon?
Every day.
Oh wow.
At least twice a day.
Hey, at least you get some exercise out of that.
Proxy, let's
Yeah.
talk business. Faith
I mean,
mentioned
it's
this
twice a day
morning
unless
that
they're
the lack
busy,
of hollow
and-
data in the outer
so,
ring
yeah,
is affecting
apparently.
your ability to perform in the hollows. So for now, going into the hollows with you to get data. Oh, I also need your
Oh,
help
yes,
with
well,
some.
we need the data.
The vehicles for the tour modifications. We need to get a hold of the necessary parts.
I compute to everybody. At the same moment.
You just made me remember the Big Daddy speech.
I'm back.
Wait, did Big Daddy have a speech?
Come here, young man.
Oh, okay.
I understand that you have no maidens.
He's saying all this to Raven.
I've noticed a young blood like you. I've noticed what you've been staring at this whole time. And I bet you want one of our jackets. yeah, that's totally what I've been staring at.
Raven is just sweating. And Mamoru will give him a knowing smirk because he knows what Raven was really looking at.
Yeah, that sweet, sweet jacket.
Oh yeah. You were
Absolutely nothing sus here.
You were totally looking at the jackets. And then Raven will look at Mamoru begging him not to sell him out. Mamoru doesn't say anything, but it's clear as day that he's enjoying the fact that Raven is currently suffering. And then one day Raven will just like, am I just a source of entertainment for you? Yeah. Yeah. What, you didn't notice that before? I thought that was obvious. Everyone's a source of entertainment for him.
Yeah.
I'm actually feeling kind of peckish. I'm gonna make yourself something to munch on.
You should have eaten something before you started the stream, Usagi.
I wasn't hungry then!
Yeah, sure, of course, typical.
Shut up.
I wasn't hungry until we had to do something.
Shut the fuck up. Alright, I'll be right back.
You know what the worst part is about writing about a group of girls?
Mhm.
Is I don't know what girls talk about when there's a boy when there is not a boy present.
You know, true.
Because look, I've hung out with groups of girls before, and I've seen what they talk about. And if there happens to be a lesbian nearby, those conversations definitely go in interesting places. But but I don't know what they're like when I'm not when they don't know I'm not when they don't know I'm there, right? And I definitely know they probably do be talking about some pretty feisty shit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's easy for me to like depict like a group of dudes hanging out. Just I've been there. I know what we talk about when there's no girls around. It's great. it's generally kind of wholesome, but also sometimes not really. We'll talk about the most random shit. We'll bring up like a weird hypothetical, and we'd all would come up with this weird, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, solutions to the hypothetical. Like, I love those. Those are some of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
That reminds me of, like, I used to pick. She was funny. So he told us to write about a page, like a paragraph or two of backstory for our characters, and I did just that. It wasn't that bad, and come up with 2 NPCs. Man, let me tell you, this girl wrote like a 5-page backstory for her character about how she changed her name like 3 times, and had a really, really terrible, like, and a really terrible and a tragic backstory. Now, I'm not saying my character's story wasn't tragic. It was just like, you know, victim of circumstance type shit. Man, this girl went crazy. I ended up reading the whole thing, and I was just like, damn. Me and my DM, we both looked at each other, and we were like, oh, she's one of those. I had to sit her down. I had to talk to her. I'm like, look, you have to understand that at a tabletop RPG, like, having a character with this much, like, stuff in it is not a great idea, because you could die in the first session. Right? like, damn. Now, my DM said mine was a little light. And I'm just like, I didn't want to put too much into it, because I don't know how to play Pathfinder. I'm probably going to fuck up. And so he was like, alright, it's fine, you know. I can work with it. Tell me how I ended up becoming the leader of the party. I didn't sign up for that shit. We had a paladin girl who was supposed to be the leader of the party. Nah, bro. She went to go fuck off and bang a girlfriend or some shit. So, yeah, I had to keep the party together. through thick and thin. Through all of their terrible fucking mistakes. Because I was the only one at the table who had experience. And I had very little experience. But my DM was like, yo, you every time my DM would pull something crazy out of his ass, like that one time he had 2 snipers. You know, he had a sniper and a spotter, and the spotter kept casting true aim on the sniper so that he could get 20s and then headshot motherfuckers. So I'm like, oh, when I got headshot, right? I didn't die. I got, like, put down to -2.
Wow.
And I'm sitting there bleeding out. Everybody's panicking. And I'm like, can I still move? And he's like, while you're downed, you can only do... you have, like, 1 action. And I'm like, okay. I'm gonna go on my utility belt. I will pull out my smoke bomb and break it open. And then the smoke enveloped the area that our party was in. And then he's like, you had that? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, he face palms and he's like, damn. And I'm still at -2. And so I start crawling because I can't run. I crawl up, like, a ladder, and then I crawl, like, these guys are still trying to shoot at the party while there's a fight going on in the middle. I managed to crawl up the rafters into the scaffolding where these guys were holed up, and I found the sniper and I fucking stabbed him.
Damn.
And I'm like, well, hold on, I was sneaking up on him, so does that count as a sneak attack? And he's like, roll stealth, and I'm like, 17, and he rolls perception, he gets like a 2, and I'm like, it's like, so you're bleeding out, you're crawling toward this motherfucker, and he is just like, there's so much going on around him, he can't see you, and I'm like, I walk up and I stab him. I crawl up to him and I stab him. I got a sneak attack for like 36 damage.
Damn.
And I'm like, holy shit. The other guy, the guy who's casting True Aim, he's not armed. Like, his whole job was just to be the spotter. So I scare the fuck out of him. He sees this bleeding thief come out of nowhere and stab a motherfucker. I take his... Oh, so, like, he doesn't die from the sneak attack. He tries to shoot me, but when on the attack roll, the DM rolled a 1. And the gun jammed, and and then he looked at me, he's like, you are one lucky motherfucker! Because I was at -4! Alright, my constitution was like 15, I think? So that's as far as I could go before I died. If he had shot me with the sniper rifle, I would have just died right there. And then, at the end of combat, when the warriors finally stopped being shit and fight and actually, melee fought and won, the paladin had to come pick my ass up. And I was just covered in blood, and they're like, oh my god, are you okay? It's like, no, this isn't, don't worry, only half of this is my blood. using her shitty lay-on hands because we didn't have a healer. I got up. I managed to get back up. And the DM at the end of the session, he's like, I don't think you guys realized that Thomas and his character just saved you all. Like...
Damn.
I'm like, hey man, don't glaze me like that! I was like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm doing my job. I'm stealing kills. That's what I do. And it's like, nah, bro. I had to go up there and fight and duel a sniper by myself while bleeding out. I don't think you're supposed to be able to attack when you're down. Or at least I'm not entirely sure. But I think he let it go off, just off rip, just because it was just kind of cool. It's, yeah, I get you. Because you're not considered unconscious. You're just considered downed.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was a house rule. Might have been a house rule, like instead when you go below 0, you're not unconscious, you're just downed and bleeding out.
No, that's not a house rule. That's an optional rule.
Yeah. He had a few house rules, I just don't remember most of them. I did like his setting. It was an interesting setting. It was a bit steampunky. Oh shit, I'm running out of time. I gotta finish this. One of the popular ones to help generate interest in history of nursing is to use most social media post facts about some of the more obscure. What was her name? Where's my notepad? Oh, yeah, Bennett and Isaiah have injury 4. Oh, God. I could have sworn I wrote down... Anne Marie McAllister. What was it? I need to go to sync tabs. What was her name? Anne Marie McAllister. Dr. Bernadine Mays Lacey. Okay, and now I have to do the reflection. Okay, reflect on how participating, discuss the skills I developed, highlight any challenges. Alright, this will be my conclusion. Alright. Perfect. Oh, I gotta pee and I gotta get some water. I'll be right back.
Mm.
So sorry about that, folks. Mama saw you called in the middle of making the meals. Well, snack.
All right. Oh, is Usagi back?
Yes, I am.
Yep.
I took
Yeah.
Mama saw you called all of a sudden. It's kind of good that she called me in the middle of making my snack rather than in the middle of the stream.
Yeah.
And then she started and she asked me if we needed anything from the store. I told her we were good, and then she just started talking about work.
Yeah.
Good job,
Okay.
Wise. Come on, I'll help you set up the HDD.
All right.
No need.
Reflection.
I just tested the voltage and network speed here.
Yeah.
The HDD is working fine.
Skills. No.
Fairy and
How
Eos
do I
are pretty
stop?
excited to be in the outer ring. But it's a new environment,
Participating.
so it'll take some getting used to.
To help Caesar and the others
You got
win the
tuna
race,
and crackers
let's start by
again?
gaining a bit of experience.
Participating In
What do you mean
Yes.
again?
you always eat tuna and crackers on stream. It's never just a tuna sandwich or a piece of cheese or celery or carrots. It's always tuna, like you're actually a cat.
So you're saying I can't have protein?
No, you can have protein. But did you know that protein comes in more forms than just goddamn tuna?
All right, Bill. If you're ready, let's get going.
You know, I was kind of happy today when I was in clinicals. The nurse I was with, he sat me down. He's like, look, man, at this point, you've been at this long enough. You get the dish. You know what you're doing. You just need to learn and do it fast. But that comes with time. When you start working, you're going to be slow. You're going to be a lot slower than everybody else. But that's okay, because you're going to get there. You're going to fumble, but you're going to get there. And when you get to that point, when you see the next new nurse coming in, you should help them too. And I'm like, damn, bro. I needed to hear that.
Talk to Bernice, Lighter, and Piper. See, I think Bill is safe around Lighter because Lighter doesn't want to punch her.
Yeah, Lighter wants to do something else.
And I will not ask.